how do you handle being in a relationship with a provider and a protector, but not emotionally available?
You don't. There's peace in being with a man who understands you. When you're dating, you are sitting across from someone who possibly may have to help you bury your parents one day. Who's somebody who possibly may have to call that funeral home when you just too emotional. This is what we're talking about. We ain't talking about a man who gonna pay for it. We talking about the man who's going to guide you through it, who gonna make sure you're all right after the situation is over with. And all I'm saying, baby, is if he ain't emotionally available, you don't be available at all.
Listen, nobody is perfect. We are not gonna get nobody perfect out here, sweetheart. And the fact of the matter is, for a lot of men that have the provider mentality, that's an old school mentality. Yes. All right, let me tell you. Yes. And a lot of old school men and men in general have a hard time expressing their emotions that way and being emotionally intelligent. A lot of them just emotional. Yeah. So what happens is they lack somewhere. So would you rather have a man that's very emotionally intelligent, but he wants you to go 50-50? Would you rather have a man that's very emotionally intelligent, but he kind of soft and he not a protector? So you getting some things and some things you aren't, and you've been there 5 years, sweetheart. So you're benefiting.
I am married to an immigrant that I feel used me to get to the States. Should I take accountability for my actions and divorce him and stop begging him to stay with me?
Not that it matters, but where he from?
Ghana.
He from Ghana? Is he a little younger than you?
15 years.
15 years? Now, Kira, did you have a thought?
Initially, you said you feel like he used you, but it sounds like you used him as well. It sounds like we never look at men who go after young foreign girls and tell them that those young foreign girls are using them. We call those men predators. We tell those men that they're trying to manipulate those younger women. So you, at your mature age, went and found a foreign young man that you thought you could get what you wanted out of, and he got you back first. Accountability needs to be had real hard because you are his elder. You did know better. And in that position, you're gonna have to take that L, sign them papers, and don't try to force that man to be with you now because it says, you know, I'm begging for him to be with me. In what sense? Y'all both got what you wanted. Did you get some strokes in though?
No
He never
strokes?
stroked you down?
Did I get some what?
You didn't give him no money, though.
I gave him money.
And this is the reason why we don't agree on anything before we see God's counsel. If you would have actually sought God's counsel, I don't think this would have been a problem. I don't think you did.
I thought I did.
You thought you did?
I thought. And
You know, sometimes we think we talking to God, but it be that little voice that's in our own head because we've already made a decision. I wonder what that vetting actually looked like and what was it actually stemming from? Because if I get desperate, if you go in a grocery store and you ain't ate in 2 days, you're going to pick up everything. Even if you don't have the money, you're going to get everything because it's an impulsive decision. But if I go in a grocery store and I'm full, I'm going to purchase what I need. I think you went in that grocery store deprived, starving, parched, and desperate. Based on what I'm hearing, because she led and said she feels like he was using her. He's from Ghana, and he's 15 years younger than you. You 15 years senior than him. Okay.
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white girl.
Should I walk away from a 14-year relationship? He has cheated and lied through the entire time. We have 2 children together. I told him he wasn't coming back after he moved out back in January.
What do you value in relationships?
Loyalty, respect.
Hold on. Loyalty, respect. And he cheated the whole time.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask it again. What do you value in relationships?
I would like to value loyalty and respect.
You would like to, but you start off and said, this is what I value.
Yes, ma'am.
But I have lowered my standards for the sake of having a man.
Yes, ma'am.
You saw the problem before I even got to it. If I value loyalty, I don't go to a person who's disloyal. If I value respect, I don't go to a person who's disrespectful. Because the moment that I see that you have a disregard for my values, I see that there may be some misalignment. So why did you choose to ignore your values, abandon yourself for the sake of an unstable 14-year relationship?
Because we have 2 children.
Nope. That's not going to be the excuse. Give me another one.
I thought I loved him, and I thought my kids should have a father in their life.
You thought you loved him?
Yes, ma'am.
So what does loving yourself look like? You can't tell me that? What does loving him look like?
I try to be there for him as much as I can.
You can answer that question, but you can't tell me what loving yourself looks like. Yes, I think you should walk away. I think right now there needs to be a reassessment of what you truly value. You love your children?
Yes, ma'am.
You love yourself?
I'm trying to.
How can your kids know how to love themselves if mama don't do it? You said he cheated the whole time. If a person does not value you, that means that there is no meaning in what they have with you, baby. There is no meaning in that. I know that hurts, but tough truth is what we need sometime, honey. Because when you look in the mirror, I wonder what you actually say to yourself. I work with a lot of women, and I pay attention to the beliefs that they have. I pay attention to the women who say, I don't have the confidence. I pay attention to the women who say, I'm not lovable. I pay attention to the women that say, I'm not enough. I pay attention to the women that say, I'm never going to be happy. And they believe it. And because they operate in those beliefs, all of their behaviors in their lives align with those beliefs. But then when I get to those women and I work with them and they get to a place where they say, I am enough. I am lovable. I will be happy. Someone will be there for me. They stop settling because they believe that to be true.
Real quick, do y'all believe in women's intuition?
Hell yeah.
So if you believe in women's intuition, if you can have intuition, if you can feel that your man is cheating, why can't you tell when he's unhappy?
You thought you ate.
They did. He did. He thought he ate like a motherfucker. But you ate that down.
Trill AC.
Yo.
Trill AC.
Yo,
Do you think that there is any validity to his statement about the contradiction there?
I mean, I definitely agree. I think, a lot of women are selfish in relationships. If we just gonna be honest in terms of their care, like they care about what they can benefit from, right? But when it comes to making sure that that man is solidified, making sure that that man is taken care of, that doesn't become a problem until he stops giving her what she wants. Now it's, okay, what's going on with you? Why are you acting like this? Why are you doing this? But when he's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing for her, she Ray Charles to it. You see what I'm saying? That's
Before you marry a girl, don't check her WhatsApp, don't check her Snapchat, don't check her Instagram. Check her notes app. This is gonna break up some relationships, but better to be safe than sorry.
You've been with a man for 4 years and you find a condom in his pants pocket. He says he don't know where it comes from. Do I work it out or do I go?
Just be falling in my pocket sometimes. What's in your pocket right now? Do you even know? Was it an open condom?
No.
Okay, well, it was a one singular condom, right?
Yes.
Do y'all use condoms?
No.
I just miss the times where you actually had to put effort into the story or the lie. You know what I mean? These days, before we can even get the lie out, y'all lying to yourselves for us. Y'all taking the fun out of this. That's all I'm saying.
See, I don't know what type of carer you are, but the type of carer I am is petty. That's when we start leaving condom wrappers around his car and seeing how the reaction comes. Because no, how would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot? It's kind of uncomfortable, ain't it?
And that's
I'm
what
not
I
telling you to
asked.
go out there and get outside. I don't encourage women to do what I do because you don't look like you about that life. But the thing about mind games, you got to learn how to flip them or you got to stop playing. Because if you stay and you don't do nothing, then you just gonna let him keep playing with your mind until you start gaslighting yourself. See, sometimes men don't even got a lot of us because, like I said, we start lying to ourselves. Sometimes we start gaslighting ourselves to the point that we believe in our heart of hearts that this man that we've been committed with for 4 years, having unprotected sex with, accidentally had a condom drop in his pocket. Fellow Kara, your man is around. Probably with somebody that's at tonight's conversations.
No. First of all, we didn't ask the important question. Was the condom his size? Because if it don't fit, we must have quit. That's too small. It ain't even mine.
You gotta ask yourself, are you willing to stay in this situation knowing that he told the lie? I mean, he know where the that condom came from. He knew when he bought it. You know what I'm saying? So he has lied to you about that.
I just want you to know, just from a man sitting up here, that if it was a condom in my pocket, I was going somewhere to.
Okay.
Because here's the thing. You got to go through effort to get that condom, especially if you, with a woman, you ain't used it in 4 or 5 years. You got to go to the gas station. You got to buy a pack of Skittles and put it on top of the condom box. Put it on the counter real quick. And here's the thing. When the last time you bought just a Lucy, just one condom?
That's what I was about to say. They come in threes.
Come in pack of 3.
And already used 2. You found 1.
36. So here's the thing. At minimum, he twice.
Oh my God.